hour ago. I knew it was happening, but I reviewed it again, so I feel pretty prepared this week. Who wants to recap our last session for inspiration?
As always, I can do it, but I think Tyler also, as always, you may be out of inspiration.
That is accurate, but that does not mean that I can do it.
Also valid.
Zeldrin's involvement in cases of events from last session were actually quite funny. As I was re-listening, quite good.
I can do it. We finished up in Valaki. Did made a concerted effort to transition some of our treasure and jewels into more useful materials, including spellcasting components, which led to a hilariously long conversation with Blinksy about the proper ways to convert jewels into a jewel crusted bowl worth a certain amount of money and the amount of time that that venture might take. And there was a far shorter discussion on, hey, Esmeralda, do you want to try to meet up with Rudolph Van Richten? No, let's get the fuck out of here. Sounds good. So we swung by the Vistani camp, picked up Victor. There was I did not record the name of the deceased individual, but one of the Vistani had wandered away from camp and very oddly been attacked and presumably bitten by a vampire, um, which is weird because the Vistani are supposed to have Strahd's protection. Um, but
he was like out hunting. He's an elf.
Yeah,
That
the
was an
dusk
elf.
elf.
oh, that makes way more sense. Okay. Um, Badoop boop. Yes, so they were going over the need to prepare the body for, I think they said cremation or burial, regardless. But we talked to Casimir and went over the plans of him not traveling with us on this particular venture, but he would wait for us to go into Castle Ravenloft because in his newly advanced age, I think he said something about going into the crypts, which I did not catch during session, but caught on the re-listen. Like, wait, what? Hold on a second. Um, Regardless, he's not doing that without us. So good on you, old man. Um, but he is going to take care of what needs to be taken care of at the Vistani camp, and then presumably get the dress to the abbot over at Saint Markovia's Abbey. We set out with Esmeralda and ran into a whirlwind of wacky characters, uh, starting with a plague doctor who was carrying a sample of, I should have written it down, sewer blight, I think it was called. But more immediately tried to dose us with something out of one of the many glass vials that he was carrying, um, and uh, uh, claimed that there was a disease going around that only his crystals could cure. And so when Plague Doctor, uh, okay, I was going to make a Gwyneth Paltrow joke there, but that just feels, doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Feels a little topical given the lawsuits. Regardless, you can just edit all of that out, right, Adam, for our fans. Regardless, the doctor tried to run after having tried to dose us, and the three elves shook it off like What are you doing? What's going on? What is this weird gas coming out of the crystal? But Victor was standing there, somewhat befuddled. Presumably, at that point, if we had all failed, the dude would have. I'll be nice and say robbed us. Definitely not slit our throats and left us for dead. But we chased him down. He did some pretty nasty scalpel work. And then ended up getting buried by Floof. Rip Plague Doctor. We took a quick break and continued on, running into a gentleman who was burying his friend Alexei alive, or Alec. I write that name down. Probably did not, because this was a just hilariously random encounter of a person who was burying what they thought to be a vampire following the attack on his livestock. Apparently, the attacker was in fact a wolf, which Alexei of the hole in the ground did manage to kill somehow, but without even looking for the body of the wolf. His former neighbor decided to chain him up and bury him alive, clearly remembering all of the shape-shifting lore of vampires at the time. We ran off the friend and sort of, hey, you're not a werewolf, right? We're gonna cut you. Well, okay, we'll be nice and ask you to cut yourself to make sure you're not a werewolf. All right, cool. Peace. Good luck. You can't go home because your friend will almost certainly try to kill you again. Good luck in Barovia, bud.
Right. Sorry, pal. We got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. So we pressed on towards Argynvostholt, the which is where we were heading this entire time, and had one last encounter with one of presumably Strahd's wives. Ludmilla Vilesevic.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies to literally everyone from countries where that is an actual common name. Putting that out in the universe. Ludmilla was leading a group of whites. I think they were some sort of undead creature who was in the livery, uniform, costume, armor, insignia of Argynvostholt, of the Silver Dragon. And our attempts to there was a little bit of a miscommunication about who was doing what. It ended in a fight, and the even when freed from Ludmilla's control, the whites, the former, I think at least that they were former spirits of Argynvostholt, who were all singing about "On Our Way to Ravenloft," like, people heading to Burning Man or something. I don't know. He will be a Burning Man when we're done with him. I don't know. Point is, we defeated them and finally made it to Argynvostholt, where the complex seems very, very long abandoned, and other than a group of giant spiders that have been chased off by the sunlight of Zeldrin's magic, and a young dusk elf named Savid, we have not bumped into anyone just yet. Savid claims that he sought shelter here after looking for a missing Vistani girl. He claims to be from the Vistani outside of Vallaki, the same group that we have been fairly chummy with lately. He claims that he fled here after he was looking for a lost Vallaki girl and was set upon by, not wolves. I think he said that they were some sort of spirit, some sort of monster drove him here to Argynvostholt. His legs are damaged, and he has been hiding out in the wine cellar for at least a couple days, according to Savid. But
Yeah.
he has spoken of this place with a lot of detail that's totally not suspicious at all.
I don't know what you could be talking about.
Look, my notes even say this dude is lying.
Look, man, Ariam, I don't know what it is your issue is, but I have impeccable judgment about people and their motivations, and this dude seems like he's on the up and up to me.
Currently, he is being carried around by Rokea because he's got uh, his legs are injured. I don't know if I were to make a, a Rick James joke here, if anybody would. Apparently, I didn't even have to make the joke.
That's fucking great. That's really funny. Thank you.
Anyway, that's where we're at.
Yeah. um yeah, you've dealt with some spiders in a collapsed ballroom. You've seen figments and draconic shadows hissing and growling within the building itself. Oh my god. um and have aided a wounded dusk elf. So it is up to you now where you would like to go and how.
Also, I stole a tapestry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ground my feet into his couch.
So what's up? Do I have you guys on the map? I do. Okay.
Yeah. Um, well, if I remember correctly, I'm going to take another peek over here in the room with all them spiders, which really wasn't much of a room anymore, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
It's just a big old ball of sunlight
Yeah,
for
big old.
another like 45 seconds. You might want to shield your eyes. You're not supposed to look directly into the sun, you know.
but well, this isn't really the sun. It's my brother's magic, and it's really impressive. So I want to stare right at it and soak as much of it in as possible.
There is this door right here, though.
Hmm. All right. Well, let's take a look.
Because all
Which
those
door?
doors are open. I need to find one that's not.
Yeah, I think this is the last one downstairs.
Oh, there's stuff down the hallway behind the stairs.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole room behind the stairs at the very least, but... Alright, move aside. I'm going to
Yeah,
put you up
I
on his
meant
shoulder here.
I meant except for the ones behind the staircase. Oh, obviously.
Is this door locked?
The one to the right on the map.
Mhm.
It is not. I am just taking too long to open it. There we go.
I pick up 7 and keep walking. Right, so you've made it sound like you know your way around this place. You said you saw it before.
I've seen this place before. Its destruction.
hmm So,
Yes.
did you actually see the dragon? Like,
No.
oh.
He often kept a
But I mean, you
more.
were around when he was here. Is really what I meant.
Yes.
Okay.
He kept a more personable form most of the time.
hmm
It was only really just before he was killed that anyone, I understand it, knew that he was anything other than the man he professed himself to be.
I've never seen a dragon. It's like the one thing I haven't fought. Vampires, sure. Other shapeshifters, yeah, right, whatever. I haven't seen a dragon.
You have walked into a plundered kitchen, which has overturned tables and is littered with rusted utensils and smashed crockery. There are narrow windows flanking a hearth that overlook a cemetery on the eastern wall. An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace. It rattles on its hook and bobs up and down as though there was something inside of it.
Oi, look, free cooking pot. I will look inside.
You put a claw on it to like tilt it down to see on its hinge to see what's inside, and out flies a bat that just flutters around the room before trying to find a way out.
All right, Zeldrin, Zezrek, I need your opinion. Do we think this bat is a vampire in disguise? I start trying to catch the bat.
Okay. Make me an athletics check. Try to grab it.
I have advantage because I'm Rokea. An 8 and a 1.
I rolled a nat 1 on the bat. Yeah, you're tall enough that I don't think there's a spot in the room that it could fly out of your like arm's reach, and you can grab it out of the air, and it's squeaking in your hands. You can feel its little muscles flexing as it's trying to flap around.
I feel like if it were a vampire hiding as a bat, it would have not been making any racket.
Yeah, I also feel like it'd probably be a lot harder to catch. You want a bat? I hold it out to Zeldrin.
No, not really.
All right, you don't have a pet still.
Well, yeah, I get. I mean, Wolf's kind of a family creature, but no, yeah.
It's fine. I'll just put him outside. Can one of you open a window for me? I've got a bat in one hand and an elf in the other.
Come over to this window and just break it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's on. Yeah, I'm not even going to question your methods.
And you let the bat out, and it
I'll let the bat out.
flutters out, almost drops to the ground, but gets up and flutters away.
What if that was Strahd? You just had him in the palm of your hand.
Then he's lucky that I wasn't hungry.
Zeldrin, you had passed through a tattered brown set of drapes that sort of partitioned this kitchen from the servants' quarters. There is wreckage of about half a dozen beds and other pieces of miscellaneous furniture. He tried very hard to get those. I watched him very carefully. We put his we put Miles's like ball pit balls into a different box that is heavier and more cumbersome, and I watched him very carefully and cautiously try to retrieve it and drag it into the front room to dump them out. And I mean, I could have stopped him, but I was kind of just impressed that he was being so careful. All right, Zeldrin returns from that chamber.
well, there's nothing back there but some ruined beds. Is there? Seems like that door might lead to the corridor behind the stairwell.
Yep. I got an idea. Seven, you said you've been here sometime, like, so some place we should definitely check out first, like a chapel or a meeting hall or cemetery.
I've
Well, I guess the cemetery's right there.
never been within, just visited this manor. Not. I am a stranger here as well.
Ah,
Plus, it was like 500 years ago.
all right. I'm sorry. What? I mean, I know you're an elf, like all of. Well, sorry, Victor. Like the rest of us, like the cool kids here. But
Okay.
oh wow, you could hear me out there. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, now you know what I said. What I said. I said what I said. In 100 years, I probably won't even remember this conversation happened. You definitely won't. Point is, Seven. Right, we exploring the rest of this place or not?
You just said the point is and then stopped.
You said that was 400 or 500 years ago. I thought what's his name? I thought Strahd only became a vampire like. Why did I think he had been to the temple like 300 years ago? Didn't you know? It doesn't matter. This place is decrepit. Strahd's old. You're
Strahd
apparently
has been
older.
in these lands for some 400 years. King Barov, perhaps a little bit longer, but he was less of a tyrant than his son. Master Argenvost, he was here before then as well.
Um, can we replay that? I don't know if I'm just foggy or what's good, but I didn't understand what was just communicated.
So he had said that Argenvost and Argenvost Holt
Mhm.
is in the ballpark of 500 years
Right.
old in this valley.
Okay.
Strahd, he said King Barov, uh, uh, was was here at that time, was a less tyrannical ruler than his son. That's what he said.
Got it. I keep having to remind myself this place existed before Strahd came here.
Yes.
All right. Right, so we're still wandering. Well, let's wander right on through that door.
This door?
Yeah, I'll just gesture towards it for Zazarak.
Okay.
Slowly cross the fingers on one hand. Please be locked. Please be. God damn it.
Okay. You are in a room with a 20-foot long table that has sculpted dragons for legs. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two life-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater is trickling through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down from the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner hang open. There is a pair of leaded glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, standing open between panels of stained glass set into the east wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass door lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
That seems like a place to go, right?
Oh,
I don't see any
absolutely.
food on this table. Watch your head, Seven.
Well,
Watch your head
I
on the
mean,
door.
I can't wait to get out of this room. Every big dining room we've been in has attacked us.
Well,
Look, you flip
Uh,
one table.
looking through this window here, it looks like there's a little bit of movement, some kind of creatures in the chapel down there.
Well, let's
Okay.
go introduce ourselves. Hector.
Seven, I'm gonna hold on before you do that. Let me go
Hmm.
put the kid somewhere. I say the kid like he's not 500 years old. Let me put Seven down somewhere. Hey, you can hide in this alcove. We'll be right back. I just don't want to try to carry you while I'm fighting.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yep. All
Let's
right.
go. Let's go say hi.
Man, the urge to just jump through one of these window panels. Like in some Bard story, just whoosh. Oh yeah!
You are evidently entering a chapel. There are pillars supporting a balcony in a U shape around the chapel itself. There are narrow archways that lead to spiral staircases that take to the balcony, and a door set on the north wall that has a wooden beam barring it. On the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar that is flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun. Tall arched windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. Through the fog, you see 3 armored figures kneeling before the altar.
I think one of them is Gwillem.
Pardon me. Are we interrupting? We can wait till the end of the ceremony if necessary.
The 3 bowed figures, at the sound of your footsteps, rise and turn towards you. Each of them armed with a long sword, and their visors dropped over their faces. Let's see. When you enter, they acknowledge you by shouting, "Intruders should not soil the lands of Argynvost and they are going to become aggressive. Hey, Tyler, do you want to come roll initiative?
We're also supposed to bring chicken to Siegfried when we go back to Markovi's Abbey. Or no, to Otto, excuse me. Have that in my notes.
Important. So Zeldrin is first. I'll put you a little bit closer. You can see what's happening. Oh well. Now you are in the door instead of looking through glass. Let me see if I can. I can.
It's fine.
Here we go. It's glass doors. You should be able to see through them. I don't know why they made them objects. Yes, you have these three armed knights who are rising in defense of their land.
Yes. I'll just step in a little bit and cast a sacred flame at the one in front.
Okay. That will be a 19, so that is a save. Well, that's a very good spell. That's a good cantrip. Any bonus actions for you?
No.
All right. On their turn, all of their chainmail will rattle as the three of them charge with purpose towards you. Engaging first with Zazarak, I have a 17 and an 8 to hit.
Both of those miss.
All right. And then for Zeldrin, well, none of those are going to hit for sure. As they descend, each of them combats with these old, filthy long swords that have not been taken care of, and batter against you in your shield ineffectively. Rokea is next.
We are not invaders. We were invited, I will have you know. Sir Valdemir Horngard invited us. 5, 10. Nope. 10. And I would like to try to grapple this one. Right there.
Okay. Make me a grappling check.
I should really get proficiency in this at some point.
That will not be sufficient. He holds his ground against you.
I will try again.
Okay.
Defeat my initial plan of grabbing them both and dragging them off, but
You are able to grab him on that roll.
all right. In that case, I will drag him. I will walk all the way around and deposit him here. I have
Okay.
more than enough, even at half speed. It's 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So double the 30 out of my 45. And it only took me 10 to get there.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I am the one that I have grappled.
Mm-hmm.
I will use. There it is. Read the opposition.
Okay. Why don't you make me an insight check then? Hey, you did it! What 3 facts would you like to know about this creature?
All right. I need to know his flaws. I would like to know the common attack methods. I suspect it's just hit things with a longsword, but just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will look for rank insignias. Like,
Huh.
I'm trying to figure out, in terms of this order, where do these 3 flunkies rank?
Okay.
Specifically, where does this one guy rank in relation to the others?
Right. Um. You can obviously see the battle practices of nobility in these like practiced sword this swordsmanship. All of these creatures, all of these people are more than capable of walking comfortably in the armor that they are wearing, which is tattered chainmail. So as far as battle tactics go, in standard, uh, beat you with sword, and also uh, very likely they have a confidence structured around their armor being much more capable of defense than it usually is, but they are in disrepair. These ones are, so they are more vulnerable. Flaws. Uh, they are, well, partially insane and will follow their orders by Hornguard to a fault. Uh, they are deftly loyal to the order and the oaths that they have sworn. Um, uh, and then finally, as this one ranks, the 3 of them appear to be of equal station.
That's it.
Okay. Victor throws in a little bolt of fire through the glass-paned windows to the fella over here, and then it is Zazarak's turn.
Um, yeah, Zazarak will step up and say, "Hey, listen, we didn't mean to interrupt your religious service. Why don't you take us to your supervisor? We can sort this whole thing out." So one-time offer, and that'll be that.
Okay. Esmeralda is going to uh, duck into the room with her weapons drawn, and in apparently either not hearing or entirely ignoring whatever it was that you had said, Zazarak, uh, buries her hatchet and rapier into the fellow beside you.
Mhm.
Um, and then it is Zeldrin's turn.
I gonna cast a little word of radiance.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I thought all 3 of them were around me.
I dragged one off.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hmm.
Still a good use of the cantrip.
Yeah, just one guy less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay, both of those rolled exceptionally well. Now, would you like to take a bonus action?
No.
Okay. Uh, the 3 soldiers continue their onslaught now. Let's see. Let's see. The one opposing you, Zeldrin, clattering once again uselessly against your shield. Um, the one that you have taken implore with Zazarak, fending off the silvered weapons that are buried in his chest, and then the last one.
No, I didn't like you.
What?
Nothing. You said silvered weapons. It's like, I knew I didn't like you, Esmeralda.
The one in your hands, Rokea, strikes you with a long sword with a natural 20 and a 17. Does a 17 hit? No. No.
I'm sorry, are you
Can you hear
asking
me?
me?
Yes.
Oh, no, it does not.
Okay. Did I not call you by your character name?
You
Did I?
you you might have, and I just
Okay. The natural 20 will deal a total of 17 points of slashing damage, halved to 8.
okay. That will bounce off the temporary hit points I'm still walking around with
Okay.
because we haven't rested since Ludmilla.
And now it is your turn.
All right, look, I tried to be nice. We've been invited here. You're just being assholes. I'm gonna just tear into the one that's hitting me.
Okay.
I am in my form, so I have feral might damage. Wait, I already factored that in. Yes, I did. Did I? Yes, okay. That's a nat 1. All right,
Youch.
starting strong. Cool. Well, it's not a nat 1.
The 17 will hit.
Okay. Still have my Rite of the Storm out from that fight.
Okay.
And I will bonus action attack as well.
All right.
I'm
Do you need
trending
to have
up,
a
y'all.
free hand for that?
I
I don't think you
only
do.
need to use one hand to maintain a grapple, but
Uh-huh.
The predatory strikes are just unarmed attacks, so they can.
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
bonus attack, not like a offhand attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just everything
Just
they can
wanted
shorten.
to double check. You're good. 19 will hit. Okay.
My newly corrected D8s instead of D6s.
Oh man.
It's
uh,
almost like my class features get better or something. That's just weird. But that's it for me.
imagine having a character sheet leveled up. Okay. Another dark bolt of fire from Victor. That's another hit. Okay, dude. All right. For 15. Ouch. Okay. Zazarak, it is your turn.
Well, can't say I didn't try, and I will take aim at the one between Rokea and my brother and
Okay.
start doing little spinny, twisty stuff and swing that old blade.
18 will hit. You will get an additional D8 on these attacks because, as you are about to find out, these are undead.
All right. Let me just roll that there. And
Whew.
I think I've got, yeah, right. So let's roll another one.
That will also hit. Okay.
And with the back end of it,
Okay. Right. He is hacked up. And as the sun sword cuts through some of the steel, more of you can see some of the exposed rot and gray flesh, dried
oh, that's no
features
good.
of a very dead creature within the armor.
Yeah, that's it for
Okay.
me.
All right. Esmeralda will withdraw her weapons and strike again. Nat 20 with the hand axe feels pretty good. Digging deep into a sinewy part of of the shoulder and neck of this undead creature. Sure. And then it is Zeldred's turn. When you have a moment. If you want, I can also roll whatever you'd like for you.
Yeah, I mean, just Word of Radiance or Sacred Flame, whichever's more economical.
The arrangement has not changed, so it might be the case that
Yeah,
okay,
Word
it
of
would be
Radiance,
the
that's fine.
case if they had not rolled again stupid high. Okay. Uh, um, strike after strike to the ground. Ripples of starlight wash over them. They just seem very strong. And then it is the soldiers' turns. What's your AC, Zeldrin? 19. And Zazarak, yours is an
18.
18.
Mhm.
Okay. Then that means of the incoming sword attacks between everyone, each of you able to fend off many of the of the incoming heavy-weighted blades. Rokea, I have a oh lord, 21 to hit you for 20 points of slashing, reduced to 10.
Sorry, that was 10 to me again.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
Okay, note to self, if you use the hit point thing, it does not know about temp hit points. It does not know to take that off first. So. Okay. Oh, you're getting real irritating, and you don't even smell like you'd be tasty, so. Yeah, I'll land the same one.
Okay. 18 will hit. Okay.
Pulling your weight there. Lightning damage.
Wow,
1.
so cool of the right to work so well. A 30 will certainly hit.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. There's
Thanks,
that
Ride of the
turnaround.
Storm. And then bonus action, I'll attack the one that's between me and Zeldrin.
Okay. That will hit.
Hey, you. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that.
Ooh. Right, you rake through his back and hear the shriek of your claws through steel. That's your bonus action. All right, another firebolt from Victor. This is a safe spot for him. He can also see the doors in case other shit happens. Zazarak, it is your turn.
All right. I will try and carve this individual up again.
That's a hit.
There's hit.
Oh. Okay.
And if he's still standing, ooh, that's probably not a hit.
14 is their armor is
Oh,
bad.
wow. Yeah, that's a real problem.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. Once again, hacking and slashing. You feel like like watching as you are all attacking. You probably would have worn down a living creature by now, but
Right.
I'm not saying undead fortitude, but like you are witnessing undead fortitude in a
Mhm.
mythic sense. All right, Esmeralda is going to uh, pivot only just around you, Zazarak, moving a little bit out of the way of the spinning double blades of light um, uh, before trying to strike her hatchet into the back of the head. The one in your grasp, Rokea, and then dig the rapier into the one beside. Okay, cool. A critical hit on the back of that dude's head. Not enough to kill him, but it's still fun. All right, and then it is Zeldrin's turn.
Miles, you're not done. Okay. Was Word of Radiance on the two of them?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. That dropped from over 20 rolls that they had been getting to a 12 and a 10, so both of those will fail.
All right. 4th round, dealing damage.
All right. I also don't know why when you populated the spell there was no ding or nothing, and I didn't see it change at all, so I was
Mhm.
just waiting happily for your turn. Okay. All right. Their paladin retribution upon you. Nah, both of those miss on you still. And a 19 will definitely hit Esmeralda. As the one turns, as the one beside you, Zazarak, turns
Mhm.
back to her and tries to catch her extended arm. And then the one once again in Rokea's claws. Holy hell! A 20, a 21 to hit Rokea for 18 points of slashing, reduced to 9.
Okay.
How bad does that hit against Esmeralda look?
Uh, eh, not not kind, but not fatal by a long shot.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Rokea's turn.
All right. Refresh my roll 20. Oh, hey, that's where that giant spider went.
Oh yeah, they're
It's-
still like
you can see that thing through
fleeing.
the window.
Yeah.
Okay, the one that I'm holding has only been attacking me, correct?
So far, yes. He's like,
Okay.
I'm imagining that he's effectively facing you, so he hasn't like been able to turn around and hit Esmeralda,
Okay.
and is
Then
out of everyone else's reach. So,
that one, the one that just hit Esmeralda, I will claw. Oi, you over here.
that'll be a hit. Okay.
And again.
Ow.
And then on the one between me and Zeldrin again.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Roll.
Uh.
All of you,
All
pay
right.
attention.
As you dig your claws into the one between you and Zazarak, your arm withdraws, and with extreme force you bring your elbow back into the head of the one between you and Zeldrin, and that one goes down.
Right, that's what I needed you all to see. Knock this off. We'll talk this out. We're invited guests. And you're stabbing me. Okay.
And almost immediately following the collapse of that one, another dark bolt of fire emulates this undead knight here, and then it is Zazarak's turn.
All right. I will roll around here, spinning and flourishing the scimitar, and take a couple swings at our friend that's left standing.
Uh-huh. Youch. Okay.
Ooh, got too excited on that last one.
Watch that thing. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in total control. Oh God, look out!
Ducking under the swinging blades of swinging sun sword, Esmeralda on her turn. All right. Oh, sweet. Uh, pierces through the back of his head with her rapier, and that one will also drop. And that will be initiative.
All right. Let me go get. Let me go get the. Let me go get
Sabid.
Savid. Yep.
That
Look
sounds
around,
like
see if there's anything.
all right. I'll do a quick search.
I will hold out my magnifying glass.
I will take the magnifying glass, and as instructed, I am searching for anything.
All right.
You scratch that, and I'm gonna eat your fingers.
Zazarak waits until Roque is out of the room, but once Roque is out of the room, Zazarak goes, ooh.
Why don't you make me an investigation check?
Mm-hmm.
With advantage, because
Yeah.
magnifying glass. It's such a
Okay.
silly piece of equipment.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Hey,
You
Roque, did you know when you look through this thing, it makes things bigger? It's really handy.
um, you can definitely recognize the Morning Lord's iconography in this chapel. As far as the lower level goes, it's fairly empty. There is the balcony above you with stairs that lead up, if you wish to take those.
I do, but I'll wait for everybody to be ready to go. I'm not going to wander up there on my own.
I'd like to go ahead and cast Detect Evil and Good. Just keeping an eye out for like a consecrated item.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. You do not see anything, any item, and while you can recognize a blessed space, I think that you can also recognize that this area has not been like formally and like literally consecrated. This is still like a chapel, but it's not protected ground, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be. But yeah, I'll just maintain concentration on that for a little while and head up the stairs once everyone's gathered back up.
All right. I will circle everyone up and drop you onto the map that's got the doo-doo-doo. Okay. This wooden balcony overhanging the mansion's chapel has an exquisitely carved wooden throne on the west end between the two doors, and narrow archways leading the spiral staircase that you've come up from. Hanging from the high ceiling is that same iron chandelier with candle holders that are shaped like tiny silver dragons.
I back away. Right, nothing up here. Just gonna wait. Are these doors?
That is a door.
Okay.
There's one beside you as well.
Can I? Oh, can I have my magnifying glass, Rick?
Oh yeah, terribly sorry. I
Oh, okay, no problem.
completely forgot and accidentally put that in my pack with no intention
Yeah,
whatsoever.
we could get you one when we get back to Velaki. I will just idly open this door while I'm saying all this.
Okay.
We can just get you one when we get back to Velaki. I mean, it's not like we don't have plenty of money. I mean, they're hard to find, and you got to take care of them.
Oh, I promise I'll take care of it.
You are in the upper level now, so you have some hallways in front of you. One path or one side of the hallway is partitioned off with a black curtain or a dark curtain. Red curtain, as it turns out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, shall we?
Well, I believe
And
we
Victor?
shall. Oh, Victor's been a perfect gentleman.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just giving you a hard time, Victor. Just friendly teasing.
But the ribbing that has been
That's the word I
described.
was actually looking for. Yes, thank you. You actually. No, you know what? I'm not going to say that. That's just mean.
Hasn't stopped you before.
Oh no, not to you. It was just.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying. Victor's. You know, he's a smart guy. It's nice to have someone smart to.
Yeah, Victor is a smart guy. That's what I've been saying. See, everybody's getting along just fine here. Isn't that right, Victor?
I
Right.
am going to assume yes.
So
Well, you should try it now. You should try saying something playfully mean about Rokea. I mean, not
The
really, really
teeth.
mean, but
The teeth. And he shakes his head.
I was about to say, I just grin.
all right now. That seems sort of, and I'm sort of eyeing Rokea to see how that. See, that was it's not a bad foot. How's everybody? You know what? Let's go inside and see what's down this hallway.
I was about to ask if before we go through this place, do we want to make sure there's not stuff on the first floor we missed, or are we just going to get that on the way out?
Oh, I think we could probably get that on the way out. Not to mention, it seems like the first floor is more or less an idea at this point. It seems to have merged quite well with the outside in most places.
Mhm. Right. Moving on.
I'm gonna. Do you want to carry Savage still, or should I just put him on this chair that's in here and you can leave him there for
Oh
a
no,
while?
I was gonna keep carrying him.
Oh, okay.
I don't need spiders deciding that Savage is a meal.
Okay.
If I have to drop you because we're fighting, then you know what's going on. Yeah, why don't you pull this curtain back?
That's fine. He'll open the curtain for you. Do 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 do. Uh,
Oh wow, how are we ever gonna search this place? It's
uh,
enormous.
oh, cool. Yeah, you just see an empty little alcove in here with windows.
Victor, Esmeralda, I assume there's something the same on your side.
She opens the curtain and
And Trod pops out.
There's something sitting here, and she pushes the curtain back to reveal an object on a white marble pedestal that is covered in a black um, shroud.
Do I sense any consecration or desecration?
Nope, not on that object.
Okay. I will pull the shroud off.
All right. When the shroud comes free, you see a under on where it was on top of the pedestal. You see Zazarak's face, his head severed and grayed, and eyes glazed over, um, blood falling from his ripped neck, uh, pooling on the pedestal.
Well, that's
All
unsettling.
of us, or just Zeldrin?
All of you.
Okay.
Zeldrin, what's in the box? What's in the box, Zeldrin?
Well, you apparently.
Hmm. Well, I'll feel my neck. Well, that seems strange.
Yeah,
Victor,
probably best not to dwell on it too much.
Victor, you got any bright ideas?
Is this ribbing?
No, this is. I mean, I'm making the assumption that something magical is going on, and you got a better understanding of that sort of stuff than I do.
He squints, kind of looks, tries to like adjust his own vision, kind of inspects it a little bit. Then pulls out his wand, like gestures to kind of step past you, Zeldrin, if you let him. And walks in, taps the like surface. You hear kind of a hollow, stony thunk, and curiously, he just puts his hand upon the surface of it. You see that his hand is like passing into an illusion, but stops on a surface. And he says, it is stone. It's not you under this, and somebody else, a different face."
Hmm. Hmm. Well, are we concerned at all about whose face is actually under there, or how they got the illusion of my head on top of it, or are we willing to just draw the curtain closed and move on with our investigation to find such will?
I think we're probably fine to just get out of here. I think this is something that's just meant to give us the heebie-jeebies.
All right, well, then let's move on. That's good work, Victor. Thank you.
He nods and steps back out of the alcove. Roque, as you kind of turn back to look down the passageway you're in, the curtain that you let's see, that you had drawn has closed itself.
All right, Abby. I don't like this. I will pull the curtain down, like pull it off.
Okay. Yeah, the rod comes free and everything clatters to the ground loudly.
Oh shit! What was that? Oh, okay. Why'd you take that curtain right off the rod?
I had it
Or the-
open and then it closed itself. It was being rude. It's being an asshole. So I'm making sure it stays open.
All right.
All right, where are you headed?
I'll try this door here.
Okay. You enter a bathroom with an iron tub and wood paneling on the walls that rise to the height of 3 feet. Why is it that specific? Above the paneling, the walls are painted with a continuous faded mural of a mountainscape.
Nothing consecrated or desecrated in here.
That would be fucked. No.
The
Oh,
holy tub of
oh,
porcelain enlightenment.
Zeldrin, you might want to get out of there. I'm going to desecrate it pretty good in a second.
I think I saw a matching door on this other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm all ready. Go for it.
There is rainwater seeping through the cracks in the ceiling that flows into a pool on the sagging wooden floor. The pool fills about half the room, and there are bare stone shelves lining the walls.
I'll take a look around.
All right. You going in?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
sweet.
gonna set you here, Savage. Hold on. I'm gonna take a look around here.
All right. You do that, and you step in, and the floor gives way underneath of you. I need.
Motherfucker!
It's very funny. It specifies the floor is soft and spongy and can't support more than 100 pounds of
Oh,
weight.
yeah. No, he's toast. He's gone.
Yeah, there's no deck save for this one. You fall 20 feet. uh, Reduced to 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you make impact on the first floor.
Right, I'll be right back up. Fucking.
You find yourself in the dining room, I believe. Yes, that's right. Do you go back up the way you came?
Man, I do not know what
No.
I do not know what Roque has been eating, but it sounds like he really desecrated that bathroom on the other side.
Episode titled Desecration.
All right, Abby, you want to drop me down 20 feet? Well, guess what? This is a 20-foot fucking table. I'm gonna make myself a damn ladder.
What?
I'm standing this table up. I'm climbing right back up.
I'm gonna have you make an athletics check for this.
I have advantage because I'm Rokia. 26.
I decided to set this DC as 18 because a 20-foot table is unwieldy as fuck. But yeah, all right. Zeldrin, above, you hear a lot of scraping, and the clattering of other chairs getting knocked the fuck around downstairs, and then the shattering of some soft wood as the end of the table juts up through the Rokea-sized hole in the ground, uh, grunting and cursing until he climbs his way back up. Oh fuck, where did you go? There you are.
Right. What else is actually in here now that I can take a look around without falling down?
The place has been fully looted. There is nothing remaining. In that room anyway.
Yeah.
In the wet
All
room.
right. Well, how's it going? How are you all?
Thank you for putting me down first.
Yeah. Shall we continue? Just gonna put my stuff back in place, put my spawn back where it should go.
Zeldrin, you step out onto the balcony that is open to the receiving hall below. Um, let's see if there's anything. Yeah. Balusters carved to resemble knights in shining armor support the elegantly carved stone railings. Weapons and shields festoon the walls along each of these walkways, while alabaster busts of handsome men flank flank hallways that lead north and south away from the foyer. At the west end of each balcony is an archway that leads to a spiral staircase going up.
It's like we've got more stairs going up. These hallways, there's a couple double doors on either side of this balcony. I'll swing this door open.
All right. As you walk past them, many of the eyes of the statues sort of follow you, vaguely.
And Argenvost really went hard on the creepy decor of this place.
The contents of this room are completely draped in cobwebs. Between curtained windows stands a black marble hearth with a sculpted mantelpiece, above which hangs the portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wry smile and thick mane of thistledown hair. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotting mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double door stands a tall wardrobe, its doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth.
Looks like this one's just a bedroom. Be willing to bet the one on the other side is the remnants of a bedroom.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Looks
one
like
way
you'd
to
be right.
find out.
Yeah,
I'll open this
Rokea.
door.
Oh, sweet. All right. Rokea enters a room. Zazarak also enters a room. Zazarak, your room opens to the outside.
Yeah.
The southern end of this room is completely collapsed, exposing the chamber to the elements. A few furnishings lie broken under the fallen debris from the level above. The wooden floor creaks underfoot, but does not break. Uh, but yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
mean, I'm not
in.
really walking in any like, I open the door, I know spatially that underneath this is where we fought the spiders that looked like it was half open to the elements anyway.
Yeah.
So, opening this door, seeing that there's essentially no room left, I'll just be like, alright, well, that's a whole lot of nothing."
um, Rokea, you discover a room with two beds with torn canopies standing against opposite walls, and a tattered rug lying on the floor between them. Set on the far wall is a fireplace that is black with soot. There is a soft hissing issuing from the hearth.
I think I found something. All right, Seven. I'm gonna put you on one of these beds so I can take a look around. Actually, I think I'll leave you in the hallway out here.
I'm just gonna go up and down these stairs over here.
Okay, as will Victor and Esmeralda.
I'll give them some room.
Okay.
There's something in the hearth. Let me take a look.
Sweet. Once you get to that point, um, let's see. A small hissing dragon made of ash and smoke erupts from the fireplace and fills the room with soot as it beats its wings. Let's get into initiative.
This is not a real dragon, just to be clear. This is a dragon of soot and ash, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look at you! Oh, never mind.
Oh,
One day, Rokea. One day we'll find one.
It's funny of Rokea to speak in third person given their situation. Do. Who knows if we'll need... Why did I double click? Okay, that's fine. All right, Zeldrin is first.
I will just wreath it in a sacred flame.
Okay. Wow, that suffered terribly. Okay. A lot of the holy moonlight evaporates most of its tiny little form, but it's still hissing. Do do do. And then it is Zazarak's turn.
look out, Rokea! And I'll go charging across the room. Does that rogue attack me? I mean, it's D&D, so I figure you always have to ask.
I love rugs so much. No, it does, no, it
Okay.
does not.
Does my whirling helicopter hit with a 16?
Yeah, it does.
All right. Oh, I forgot to uncheck the undead thing. All right. So that's -4.
All right. As you swing through it and cleave its misty form in half, it explodes in a cloud of smoke and ash that leaves the two of you coughing, and in a cloud, the creature dies. But the two of you are. Let's see, how big is that spot? Oh yeah. Like exactly where you two are is heavily obscured now.
Oh, I think I got it.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and stumble out of the smoke.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Somebody open up a window. We can't look for anything in here now. Ugh.
Is this a window or a door?
Window.
All right. Just following the example that my big brother set, put my scimitar through it. Knock out all the sharp bits. Make sure to push them all out the window.
All right, cool. You can see from your window,
Hmm.
a small building, the roof of a small building, that is over the cemetery. Um, uh, the 4 points of which are set with draconic gargoyles. Um, silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings. Uh, that's it.
I will point that out to everybody.
Is everything okay? Did a dragon climb out of... What the fuck happened? And a moment later, as the air comes through, the smoke cloud clears.
Yeah, very funny. I will look over the hearth to make sure there was nothing else in there.
Yeah, sure. Make me an investigation check.
Pull out a small cloth, polish off the magnifying glass. Do that thing where you exhale onto it. There it is.
Uh,
22.
comb through some of the ash and soot, but you find nothing but ash and soot.
Right, we're clear, I guess. Check. If we can check the beds. I just flip one.
Yeah, you moldy, rusted, moldy old beds
Yeah.
with nothing of interest inside,
Yep, nothing in there.
and now they're on their sides.
Yep. Just one. Right. What's the plan? Keep going down the hallway?
Um, just real quick. Just after everybody leaves the room, I'm gonna try and flip the other bed.
What's your strength score?
14.
Oh, I mean, you can flip a bed, but it's not the effortless, like, one-handed haul for you that it is for Rokea.
Yeah, see, not that tough. I can flip that. Oh, I might have pulled something. Nothing, Victor. Sorry. I just dropped my scimitar. I had to pick it up. My bad. Sorry, everybody.
Right, doors at the end of the hallway, each side.
All right.
All right, left or right? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
One moment.
I like to imagine whatever happens right on shoot.
Yeah, absolutely. Most
Right.
definitely. Let me just make sure that I'm in the right paragraph here.
The wet floor gives out and we fall 20 feet.
uh Oh, okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're yeah, wait, left or right? Where do you go? Oh, also, are
Well,
you carrying Savid, or is he
Yeah,
gonna stay
yeah,
over
yeah,
here?
I'll
Okay.
pick him back up.
All right, great.
I'll follow you guys. Let you go in
Oh.
front.
yeah, sorry, brother.
Oh, sweet. All right. As the two of you head this way,
Probably shouldn't, since you all get your.
a stone wall drops from the ceiling between you four and Esmeralda and Victor.
Oh shit. I'm gonna set you down, Seven. I'm gonna try to pick this up. Is it possible? Like, is there something I can kind of put my hands on to try to? Hey,
uh,
can I borrow Crowy?
Yeah,
there is
absolutely.
not. This is a solid, smooth surface of stone,
Right,
floor to
crowbar it
ceiling.
is.
Let's see. As as you grasp the crowbar and like reel back to, I guess, strike the stone with it.
What? No, I
Uh,
mean like hook it underneath and try to lift.
okay. Um. Uh. Yeah, that will not work. But good news. Some doors open. While you are
Oh,
while you are here. Let's see. This door and this door, and within them, coming your way, spectral forms of long dead soldiers, uh, coming to defend their castle. Become visible, and move to attack. I'll get initiative open as soon as I get them all on the map. Zeldrin, you got a or initiative? Whoa. All right. Wow, even with your nat 20, Zazarak, your turn is up first.
As I go charging into this room, I'll just call out, Esmeralda, Victor, y'all all right over there? And 10, 15. I can all start swinging at this. Cool.
Okay. That is going to hit. It is definitely a ghost. Oh, cool, I got an image. Doo-doo.
Very nice.
All right.
And with back end, yeah, that'll hit too. All right.
All right. Armed with a sword and shield, you're, still too crafty with an
Right.
unwieldy and wild weapon.
And
Let's
actually,
see.
I assume these are undead.
Yes.
Right. So that's another 3d8. There we go. Add that in.
Oh man, what is that total?
15.
Okay. 15. I have yet to get the math. That's 30
Oh,
and 20 or 43, 50, 60. Okay, that one's evaporated.
okay. Yeah. Just right in the blender. Right. Right. Right,
The
right in the
lightsaber
Zazamix.
blender.
Yeah.
Any further movement from you?
That's it for me.
Okay. Zeldrin is next.
Put myself right here and throw a word of radiance.
Okay. These ones are not as good as the last ones. Get a little vaporized by your starry light. Not fully, just a little vaporized.
And that's it.
Great. On their turn, those two strike at you. Only one of those will attack, or one of those attacks will hit as both swing twice and batter into your steel armor. A 24 for 9 points of force damage. And then, ooh, here comes some more. Oh, what's their movement? I should check that. Come on, girlies. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's a dash. This will also be a dash. This will also be a dash. And we're dashing. Oh, actually, this one has enough movement. Actually, he passes through you, Rokea. You feel a cold as as his body sweeps through yours. And that's all of their turns. Then it is your turn, Rokea.
Okay. I would like to start by shoving that one back.
Cool. Can you shove a ghost?
I have no idea.
They have.
They would have immunity to force movement if they can't be shoved.
They are immune to grapple and paralyze effects. Grapple and restrain effects. I think that means they can't get shoved.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess in that case I will use my second attack to attack that one.
Okay. You go to shove him and your hand just goes right through him, and then you just claw your way back through. That will hit. It was this fella, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Bonus action.
Trying to get to a position to get them off the one guy off Savid. The other's gonna attack me. That's whatever. I guess I'll just attack that one again for my bonus action and hope that I can get through in a minute.
That will hit.
Another 20
Okay.
damage, so he's taking 40.
Yeah, that is not great for him, but he is a ghost, so it's not the worst thing. He's still up. All right. Zazarak.
All right. How much, if any, commotion have I heard from out in the hallway? I mean, I'm
Uh,
guessing.
I mean, Roque is definitely shouting.
I think
Okay.
that
Like, he's
there's
making
like
all his combat noises.
ooky spooky ghost sounds too, I think.
All right. Well, I've got some movement, so I'll take the. Oh boy.
You see a hall full of ghosts.
Yeah. Zeldrin, cry out if there's a problem in here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, sweet. I can get right there. And I'll take some swings at that ghost you fella.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's see, that's well, okay. Yep. It would take the 3 attacks. He is dead.
Okay. Fantastic.
Okay. All right. You rush in, slash through the misty form of one, and Zeldrin with the ghosts on either side of you, being like fended off with either arm. What's your turn?
I'll just blast another little word of radiance.
Okay. 1, 2. Both failed again. All right. Honestly, I do really love the very heroic looking image of Zeldrin like shield up.
He's kind of holding onto a holy symbol as light like pulses out from him and waves in a
Yeah.
very like, not to reference Harry Potter, but the scene on the lake whenever he's like casting the Patronus at the end of the third movie, and it's all like
Yeah, like emanating magic force while also being completely untouched by the undead. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my turn. All right. Speaking of touching with undead, ooh, I got a nat 20 against you. That'll be a total of 15 points of force damage when you return. As for the folks in the hallway, we have a 24 to hit, or actually, it's a 10 to hit Zazarak, which misses, and the 24 will hit Rokea for 7 points of force damage. And then a 19 to hit Rokea for 8 points of force damage. And Savid is dodging on his turn, but he is prone. And he is going
I left him
to.
standing up, didn't I?
His legs are, but he can't walk.
Oh, okay. I thought I just left him leaning against the wall. I didn't realize he
Oh.
couldn't stand either.
Uh,
Makes sense. It makes sense.
that's. I've been operating. Like, I think that you are right that that would be like reasonable, but I've been operating mechanically like he's down.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
All right. And a couple of ghostly swords cut right through him in a pretty bad way. And then it is Rokea's turn.
I will lay into this one again, so since I cannot push him, and I can't. Actually, can I step through Savage space to get to here? So that I can get to
Like
both of
over
them?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it for the
I mean, I'd take the
case.
attack of opportunity for leaving this one's threatened area.
Yeah. Whoosh. 20 to hit for 9 points of force damage.
Ow.
Force damage getting you, huh?
Eh. I mean,
It's
yeah, it
like
hurts, but like, eh.
it's been as much damage total for you as the other undead who were dealing like 20 points of damage a turn but reduced was
Yeah.
getting.
I will start laying into the one that is attacking Savage. The other one can just hit me.
All right. That will hit.
For
Okay.
18.
Okay.
For 20, and then the bonus
Ooh.
action will be on the same one that the one that was attacking me.
Okay. Okay, that one should be dead. Yeah, that one's dead.
Fuck off,
Ghost.
ghosts!
Ghost dead. Okay, Zazarak.
Well, where's Zeldrin? Do the turny thing.
Wait, do the turny thing. Oh, all right. I'll do a pirouette and run off and take this attack of opportunity.
Well, that's not what I meant.
To be fair, that one's already taken an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity. His op is gone.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'll.
You just left Savage to be. Sorry, I'm sorry. I always thought the Sunstrata's stupidity would get me killed. I'm sorry, it's probably gonna get you killed.
All right.
I'll take aim at that one with. I mean, I can't reach it, so it's gonna get a sacred flame.
Okay.
None of that radiant stuff matters.
Yeah, just the
It's
16.
yeah.
All right. Whoosh. That hurts. Okay. Okay. Zeldrin.
You think if I could do the turny thing, I wouldn't have already done the turny thing? I'll bust out a Spirit Guardians.
Whoa. Okay. Are you sure about that? You cannot see your allies
I will move here.
and take an op attack.
Sure.
Okay. Right. Why did it? Yeah, it's a 23 to hit for 6 points of force damage.
Right. Yeah. Spirit Guardians. And he's just in it. I'll move. I'll move here to where they're both still in it. But I'm closer to the hallway. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Can you roll that damage? Oh, you got it. Okay. That's 2 failures, which melts the one that Zazarak softened up for you a little bit, and the other one just barely still with us. But he has the ability to close in. He's going to attack you. A 20 and a natural 20 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, that will be 6 points of force damage, and then 17 points of force damage, and 2 con saves. Oh no. Savage going down. Oh,
Yeesh.
that blows.
Got an inspiration for you if you'd like it.
Yeah, I'll take it if you're offering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm counting the inspiration for the 5, and then the 14 is your second roll for
Yeah, either way,
your second
it's
save.
all good.
Okay. I'm assuming that's your inspiration to be used on the nat one. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then your aura remains. Savid goes down pretty brutally. Severed at the shoulder with a long sword, and the other one beside you, Rokea, strikes you with a natural 20 for a total of 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
Can I tell just by looking at him, is Savid dead or is he unconscious?
I think that would require a medicine check.
Okay. But
Yeah.
that'll probably be an action. So I will
Yes.
just lay into. Actually, I will move over. And the one that I have been attacking, keep it going.
Okay. That will hit. That one's gone.
And finish off the other one.
That one has yet to be hit. So this is.
I said finish off the other one. No, I was hoping that would end up a crit.
Okay. 17.
I don't know if
Okay.
it hits or not, but if it does, that's the
Um,
damage.
Yes, it does. Okay. All right. Zazarak, it is your turn.
All right, you got this, brother. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Did you leave the threatened area?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Uh, 17 will miss on you though, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, all right, you're
That's
good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh shit. I will, and I get in here and see that Savid's down. I will use a Starlight Step as a bonus action
Okay.
to end up here, and I will reach down and I hope this isn't too late, and I will lay on hands for 15 points of healing.
Okay. Unfortunately, it is too late. Many of the attacks that happened while you were out of the room were on him while he was down.
Oh god, I'd keep trying to put his arm back on and just hold it there and let some light shine, and the arm falls back off again. I'm like, oh, maybe it wasn't enough. Oh, this don't look good, Rokea.
All right, Zeldrin.
Okay, I will move in a little bit. One more square. That way I can keep both of them in 15 feet.
Nice.
And chunk a sacred flame back at this one behind me.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 6. You know what? 11 was exactly what he had left, so fella's gone.
Okay.
Eaten by divine light.
Then I'll go ahead and take another step forward. And that's it.
Okay. And this guy makes his wisdom save. He fails his wisdom save.
15.
Okay. Shit. Some fuckers up with 1. Alright, sweet, he gets to take a turn. Zazarak has just appeared in front of him. Sweet. 22 to hit for 10 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Rokea's turn.
Finish it up.
What a call to incidentally roll 3 nat ones in a row. But you got him. Yay! Combat's over.
I'll drop spiritual guardian.
Okay. You know what I forgot to do? This wall. I meant to have things moving around, your friends moving while you couldn't see them because you can't see them. But all right, now what?
Oh, savage. I should have left you hiding in the wine barrels.
I could bring him back. We'd have to act quickly.
All right.
I will pull out a Revivify diamond and cast Revivify.
Wow. Okay. All right. The spirit of the Twilight Rider moves his own soul away from traveling into the next life of his, but returns him to this poor body.
All right. All right. You're all right. Just breathe. Breathe.
Apologies for stealing you away from peace, but
I mean, he could have not come back if he didn't want to, but he's back. You're back. Good kid. 500-year-old kid. How the fuck old am I?
I don't. I don't mean to be. I don't mean to be rude, Zeldrin. I just. I mean, I knew this is something you could do. I just haven't seen you do it before. Are his legs still fucked?
I thought I cure wounds this guy to fix his legs.
You cure wounds him so that he wasn't at 2 hit points when you first met him.
Yeah, and I thought you had said that he was like back to full.
He was pretty much restored, but I did specify that he was not able to move with like at full capacity. Effectively, he has exhaustion levels.
Mm-hmm.
It's an NPC bird, and I don't know what to tell you.
Almost has a couple more.
Yeah, because more NPC burdens is what we need.
You didn't have to save him.
Victor, Esmeralda, did you hear what you were just called? No, you didn't, because you're on the other side of a fucking wall.
You don't think that wall is magical?
Now it looks like it's just a solid stone wall.
I'm gonna rush back into this room.
Okay.
Are these openings or are these windows?
Windows.
Smashing out the closest window.
Sweet. All right, that would be this one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I'll just scream through that. Victor, Esmeralda, can y'all hear me?
Like 10 seconds later, you see Victor kind of running a little bit out onto the like front entrance here and
Uh-huh.
looking around.
I'm up here, Victor.
Here, I'll put you like right there so you can kind of see
Okay.
like where he would be. Where did I put him? Oh, he's over
And
here.
try to break through the wall. I have a battering ram now.
Oh, Victor, you all right? Is Esmeralda all right?
Yes, there was a little dragon thing. It's gone now. It
Oh, all
said
right.
something about a spirit to rest.
Oh, we just put a bunch of spirits to rest.
Esmeralda comes out a moment later. What is going on?
Well, I was worried that big stone wall came down, and I couldn't. Obviously, I couldn't see it, but I couldn't hear you either. So I ran out here. Thought maybe this might be a better way. I'm glad you're both okay. Victor was saying something about a little dragon thing. It was telling you about putting some spirit to rest.
Yeah. Uh, let's see. It said, "My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost," and then was gone.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm showing them some light, and I'll hold up the sunblade.
Yeah. Also, the room we were in exploded after that, but we're fine. And you can kind of see some of like ash and soot on her that was less visible on Victor, who is in all black.
All right. Well, look, we got to figure out how to meet back up. Uh,
You
and
got
I'll yell.
rope. You could climb out through that window.
Well, I'm gonna yell down the hall. Roquet, is it? Are we gonna? Do you think you can move that wall, or do you think we should just climb out here?
I can give it a try. I pull out the portable ram.
Yes.
I am going to try to break down this wall.
All right. Now I've got to remember how Wall of Stone works. Da, 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 da. Each panel has an AC of 15 and 30 hit points. Okay. And what are the rules on the portable ram? I've only used one once before.
You can use a portable ram to break down doors. When doing so, you gain a +4 bonus on the strength check. One other character can help you use the ram, giving you advantage on the check. This
Okay.
is not a door, technically, but
Correct.
I mean,
I would say that you could do this. It will just take like 5 minutes. Like it's giving you a lot of heft and weight. I say 5 minutes. Like we'll go one
it'll take a
full
couple
minute.
times, yeah.
Yeah. A few strikes through, you'll be able to break. And in that time,
Just
Esmeralda and Victor will
get
hear that
curious.
happening.
This is actually 4 higher, because this is just a standard strength check. That's
Oh, okay, all
a
right.
31!
Yeah, you strike through and wedge the ram into the stone surface and have to pry it free before you don't puncture through, but in, which you shouldn't be able to do with rock.
Alright,
uh,
now, check it out this time. I think I've got it thin enough. I've got it. There's some cracks. I can finally do this. Oh, yeah! We done. I got to do it. Adventuring is complete.
let's take that moment to take our 15-minute break. next after you break down the giant stone wall?
Right, do we want to go find a place to have a little sit for a bit?
What
I don't
happened after the wall showed up?
ghosts. Fucking ghosts.
Ugh.
Yeah, it did not feel good at all.
All right, well, let's find a. We could hold up in this room over here.
Yep. As long as one of those beds in decent shape. Put Savage on it. There was the
Uh,
other bedroom. Well, no,
we
I
should.
flipped those. I flipped that bed. Never mind.
We should. Yeah, just the one bed's flipped in that room though. We should. If if we're looking for a quality bed, then maybe we should not be uh
No, I was
hanging
just. I
out
mean,
in the.
we can pick a spot wherever. I was just asking.
Okay.
I imagine there's not a lot here that's in good shape.
Yeah, I think that's certainly true.
All right, which room are you guys going to?
I guess the one that Zazarak is in.
All right, cool. You guys taking a short rest then?
That's my plan.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Get away with it.
Okay. Sweet. Anything anyone wants to handle or
Oh, actually, I am at low enough hit points that I would have wanted to turn back into Arium before I started trying to eat people.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Um, although I guess I could have tried to hold out to see if the regeneration would carry through.
That's a cool risk to take. Well, you got one
It's
dude up with one
definitely
hit
not.
point.
It's definitely not.
Okay. Yeah. Anything anyone wants to do while taking a short rest?
Why is my button not working?
Yeah, mine's not working either. Because Roll20 makes a fine product.
Seven, eight. There we go. Now I gotta actually add all that up, and I'm probably still not full. Yeah, actually, I didn't need to roll the last two.
Okay. Cool. All right. Anything anyone's doing during the short rest?
Well, the little dragon thingy that Victor and Esmeralda encountered said that we've got to save the. What was it? Save the soldiers we can and show them the light?
Yeah. Yeah. My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost.
All right, well, guess we. Are we Are we listening to dragon apparitions now? I mean, it seems like the friendliest thing we've encountered since we got here.
Is it not saying what Master Gwillem asked for? To save Hornguard?
Yeah, I mean it seems like it's the best guidance we've got is to go around and find more of these knights that have fallen. And I mean, I don't think saving them is or changing their mind is really an option. It seems like putting them down is the only thing left to do.
Unless there's something in this place that perhaps can be used to reconcile their spirits. I can't imagine that we have been sent here just to eliminate them all. Perhaps
Hmm.
we can use some of these spirits in our own assault against Strahd.
Oh, that would be something now, wouldn't it? Maybe that structure out back, it seemed to be in a lot better shape than this dilapidated old castle.
We could check it out.
Yeah, yeah. There's there are some other places that we haven't explored here within this structure on the other side, I believe, right?
Well, no, most of the at least the stuff on the other side, I opened the doors up over there, and it's all gone.
Yeah, the south
There's
side's
still
mostly collapsed.
there's still one more floor above us. There were some stairs back there.
All right, well, let's go take a look, and then we'll go check the other building out.
All right, Zeldrin, do you want to lead the way?
Yeah. I will turn back into Rokea so I can pick 7. Not that I actually get any stronger, but
Maybe it would be best if I wait here for you to return.
yeah, that's probably a better idea. As long as Victor, Esmeralda, and some of you stay here, something doesn't wander its way in here.
I could. That's fine.
Doesn't feel right just leaving Savid on his own.
Wonderful. We'll be back shortly.
All right. Which staircase are you taking?
Yes, this one here.
All right. I will bring you to a new map. All right, as you climb the stairway up to the 3rd floor, the passage that you immediately are faced with, you see quite a bit of debris littering. One of the like one of the no, I don't want to say crossroads, but one of the crossings of the corridor. Let's see. Is there anything special here? Oh, you see a lot of debris because the roof has collapsed over part of it, as you can see. As you get closer, you see more of the collapsed roof above you and can hear the sounds of rain beginning to drop on the ceiling. On the roof above, that does still exist and begins pittering into the rubble below. All of this rubble is definitely difficult terrain.
All kinds of doorsy. I'll just push this one open.
Okay. You push open that door to
Oh, shit.
a a room with faded war banners adorning the walls, and a central large heavy wooden table, surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them, with slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. When the doors open, one of the heads of the corpses slowly turns across the wooden surface of the table, slowly and with a scratching noise, and says, "Why do you, the living, disturb the dead?"
Oh, my mistake. I pulled the door closed.
Okay. Doot, doot.
Right. Don't open that one. It's more pissed off ghosts. Well, they seemed a little more polite. They didn't come charging immediately, so
That's a good start.
we could try actually talking to them. It seems more like y'all's department than mine, but willing to give it a go. Maybe these ones will listen since we're not in a chapel.
Seems like it's worth a shot. I mean, they know we're here, and if they're anything like their cohorts, they're probably gonna try and fight us anyway. So may as well use the woods while we can. All right, let's open this door again.
Yep, I just push it right back open.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, before
When
you
you
get mad, we have come to Argenvost seeking allies against Strahd. Oh, you moved. Oh, this isn't going to go well. We have come to Argenvost seeking allies against Strahd. We have been sent by Sir Vladimir Horngard and Sir Godfrey Gwillem.
you say that name, the soldiers who have risen and have been moving into like defensive posturing.
Sorry.
There is one who sits here still within the chair, and with the clanging of metal as his gauntleted hand raises, he holds up one hand and says, "Hold," and all of them freeze.
I would.
Uh, hmm?
I just want to relay that in my notes, I even have written down Sir Godfrey Gwillem is in charge. Get his attention, and we may find allies in the order. That's the second sentence. I never made it that far in my rereading, so Oh boy.
The old decrepit figure rises in the steel plating he wears. You can hear the grind of rust, and you can see the withered face of the dead under his cowl. You speak with Sir Godfrey Gwillem.
Oh, yo, Sir Godfrey?
His head bows.
It would seem we ran into Lord Horngard on the road. Some time ago. We've come seeking allies in our fight against Strahd. Also, one of the Vistani drew a card and said something about finding a symbol in a dragon's house. But mostly the Horn God and entirely the fight against Strahd. We know that there is no way to redeem Strahd, and the only way to save this land is to put an end to his rule once and for all. So that's what we're working on.
You have my blessing and whatever aid that I may warrant in the slaying of the devil Strahd. Vladimir Horngard, our captain, he will not be so easily swayed. He watched more than any of our number, saw the death of all of his soldiers, of Argynvost himself. Horngard wants nothing more than to see the devil suffer, and will not relinquish him to death. Also, this handout lists Gwillin, and I'm looking at it in the book. It's Gwillem. I had this one fucking right. This is wrong. This handout is wrong.
Nice head of hair for the undead.
Seriously.
Conditions.
All right. Well, we've come here because we know Strahd will be is supposed to be visiting a town called Kresk in a few days. That doesn't give us much time, but we spent some of the time we had to come down here. To seek help.
If the devil be leaving Ravenloft, then the time he is away from the castle would be the time to plunder it. Destroy it from within. Restore Argynvost, his remains, the trophy Strahd has taken of our beloved dragon. Return it to rest. then we may be free.
That is what it should take to free you. There will be time for that once Strahd is defeated. I do not think I can leave Kresk to suffer the wrath of the Count unaided.
That is a noble wish, but I and others of my oath, and his withered hand within its gauntlet stretches towards the other knights at the table. We are bound to Horngard and this place, even in his own unrest.
So we'd
So,
have to return this statue to you in order to have your aid against Strahd, or would you pass on to another life?
Many of us would likely find the rest we deserved centuries ago. But I and Horngard, our oaths will bind us beyond the rest of our body.
uh, and this thing that you need for that's in Castle Ravenloft, you need us to retrieve it? Like, you want us, or do you want us to keep Strahd busy in somewhere else, and then while he's out of the castle, you retrieve the thing you're looking for?
We will not be able to enter Ravenloft and return with the head of Argynvost.
Oh, oh, okay.
Unfortunately, we don't have a strong enough definitive time for when Strahd will be out of the castle, or what damage he would wreak on Kresk. There is no way to prepare for a home invasion whenever we do not know when he would be gone.
His head bows. I am sensitive to your plight and wish to offer you aid, as I had sworn to my master so long ago. But we are bound and unable to break our oaths even in death.
We seek a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. We were told that this treasure lies within a dragon's house, in hands once clean and now corrupted. Would you know what symbol that foretelling would be told? Would be telling of? About?
Horngard holds no such symbol. And for as withered an expression as he holds, his brow creases further as he considers and says, once Argynvost held a powerful beam of a beacon of hope through Barovia. It was a light given by Argynvost and kept above, and his finger points upwards. but that would be the only such artifact that I could recall. I have not seen that beacon lit in a very long time.
So, beacon above. If we can get the head back, we can have your aid. But we'd have to get the head out of the castle, and you can't help us with anything until we do.
I wish there were more we could offer to heroes of Barovia.
I mean, would we try to light this beacon, do you think? I mean, we can get up there, right?
You should at least check it out and see if what there is up there and how it might be able to aid us.
May we have your permission to go through the rest of this place so that we're not getting attacked?
It is not mine to give. All soldiers answer to Hornguard first.
He's the one that fucking sent us here, even.
Actually, it was Gawillum.
The
He sent you to
animated,
find. Yeah, he sent you to find Hornguard. Yeah.
the animated suit of armor that we fought on the street is the same as this guy that's at the table.
Yeah.
Got it.
Although unrecognizable per se, it's speaking like as the same person. That's very clear, but physically, this looks like a different person, a different creature.
All right, well, best I guess we can do is take a look at this beacon then.
Possibly speak with Hornguard for whatever
If we
that's
can
worth.
find them. Yep.
You will find him. And he points his hand through the door and past all of you. He knows you are here.
Great. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that at all. All right, well, Beacon or the other guy first? Beacon or Hornguard?
Well, we don't know yet how to get to the beacon, so
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, well, Sir Gwillem, we thank you for your assistance and your hospitality, such as it is. Eyes going to each of the knights that we did not have to fight.
All of them very slowly shuffle back to their chairs and fall in heaps against the tables.
All right. Well, onward and that way.
You immediately begin slipping on some of the stone rubble. It's difficult terrain.
Onward and that what? Oh, wow. I thought this would be farther away.
You are looking into a chamber. 30-foot
Poor
wide
Am.
audience hall that is crumbled, has a gaping hole above, and a pile of rubble. Weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and have completely succumbed to rust. There's a large wooden throne that is carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings that faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped to the ground, uh, and beside the throne is a gaunt armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a great sword. If you've come to destroy me, know this. I have perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago, and because of that failure, I am doomed, and the destruction of this body will only invite my spirit to find a new corpse to inhabit. And then I will hunt you down. His head sort of lifts from its slump, and empty eyes look in your direction.
Yeah, as neat as it would be to see that trick. We have not come to fight you. We have come seeking allies in our fight against Strahd.
There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovich. He slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, destroyed this valiant order to which I have devoted my very soul. But Strahd is already dead, has already died. I will not allow him to die again, so that he may continue to suffer eternally in the hell that he has created here in Barovia. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, that I will do. But I will destroy anyone who attempts to save him from his damnation.
Yeah, I'm not really sure we're trying to save him from damnation so much as save everybody else around here. In case you haven't noticed, Barovia's kind of gone to shit. If that means we have to put Strahd down forever, then we will put Strahd down forever. Once that's done, we can recover the things that he's taken and make things right here. Where's Ezra?
The soul of Strahd is surely undoubtedly corrupted beyond reckoning. He shall find no peace in the afterlife. He will have an existence of torments well beyond the eons of the mortal plane. Your position here is frankly ridiculous.
He rises, and his grip upon the great sword tightens.
Welcome back,
Ah,
Adam. We pissed him off.
awesome.
Hold up.
Uh,
Hold
I,
up. We
I, I, all right.
We told him we wanted to kill Strahd, and he decided that he couldn't allow that.
Okay, great. Esmeralda does not like that she has to go. I don't like that she has to go first. Okay. As the body of Vladimir Horngard rightens himself, the great axe or the great sword taken into both hands, um, Esmeralda says, "Okay, that's bad, I think," and is going to, yeah, yeah, we'll do this. This will be fun. Step. Oh, nah, she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to move. She is going to reach out to Zazarak and put an illusion upon you that makes you appear to disappear. You are currently under an invisibility charm, but you don't know to what degree. And that's what she's going to do for her first turn. Since you are still unseen, that seems advantageous. Zeldrin.
We didn't come here to fight you, but if you choose to fight, I am happy to join Undead.
discovered that it's not gonna take, but gotta teach him a lesson.
Second level guiding bolt.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna hit. Right. All right. Did you cross when you crossed the rubble? How far did you go?
15.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, you step over the stonework, and reel your arm back and hurl a bolt of silver light right to the chest. Any bonus actions for your turn?
What's the lighting like in here? Just curious.
With the hole in the roof, there's diffused light from the slight bit of rain coming through, um, and windows, so it's lit. It's lit.
There's also a weird like aura of sunlight that is coming off of my blade, which you can't see, and you can't see me. So there's just a 30-foot diameter sunlight
Hmm.
hanging out behind you.
Gotcha.
Although I don't know
I
if the
think
object is invisible. Does the light become invisible? Like, it's
I think that's how
Oh,
we've
that's
ruled things
complicated.
in the past.
Okay.
That like you still have you still get to use your weapon, but I think
Right.
you're like effectively the lights out
Right.
temporarily,
Gotcha.
unless of course you tell Esmeralda to like stop concentrating or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna see where this goes.
Okay. Rokea is next.
We found this sword. We found the other thing. We found everything that we've supposed to do except come here and get help. And now you're making this difficult. That is half my movement. I will take a bonus action since I forgot to do it to activate Rite of the Storm on my natural attacks. So that's 4 necrotic to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can dash to get up to him. And that's it.
Okay. You dash to get up to him, and he appears to be prepared for you. Yeah. He swings that great sword with 22 to hit at you
Mm-hmm.
for 21 points of slashing damage, reduced to 10. Let's see. Okay. All right. Just making sure I've got all of his abilities straight in my head. We're good. That's his turn. He strikes at you twice, only that one attack hitting. Then Zazarak, you are up.
Alright.
Looking down, you don't even see yourself.
Yeah. That's 15.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Pretty sure. Good. All right. I am going to cast Calm Emotions. Um, and see if this has any effect. And what I would like to do.
We know he's undead, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's certainly
Yeah.
not a humanoid.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
he
all
he
right.
flat out told us if we kill
Oh.
him, he will just find a new body to inhabit. So
All right.
Yeah.
In that case, I will. Okay, I'm going to use a Hail Mary here, and I will use my bonus action to channel divinity and use my emissary of peace function, and I will say in the most ghostly voice I can muster, "You should listen to them. They seek help in punishing Strahd. Why not listen to what they have to say?" Rings out in this decrepit old room.
Oh. Hmm. I'm going to make you roll a deception check, but
Mhm.
I'm going to let you have your emissary of peace feature for this, which
Okay.
sounds silly, but I think I've said it many times, intention behind the roll matters. So,
Okay. So
okay.
it's a 22.
Okay. I need to roll something. Okay. Oh god, you have really good stats. Okay, what the fuck? You see the glint of like distorted thought as the corpse's head pivots a few times to try to zero in on the sound um, and comprehend what is happening. Okay, this is going to have an effect, but you guys are not going to know what that effect is. But I'm doing something with that. Okay, I'm going to have, if we're doing weird spooky voices, I think Esmeralda thinks it's going to be smart to try to hold. Zeldrin, it is up to you. You are seeing Vladimir not necessarily stunned, but struggling with something.
Mhm. I'm just going to use my action to channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
And then at the end of my turn, I'll get some temp HP.
Okay. Any bonus action then?
No.
Okay. Rokea, what do you do?
He has not apparently reacted to what Zazarak has said at all, or has not had a chance.
He looks like he is befuddled and that he is struggling with something. I don't think that you can see him relenting, especially as close as you are.
I think I just continue to lay into him if I don't see him even. If it just looks like he's confused, but otherwise going to continue stabbing me, I'm just going to continue to
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, I've got a behind the scenes thing that this is hitting, but like you guys don't know what that will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the sake of Adam knowing that his roll did something. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, all right.
And bonus. Oh shoot! I should have used my other thing. Oh, I can't. Take a long rest. That's it. I'm gonna move around to here.
Okay. I'm gonna have him make a couple of.
God has to die to save this world and everyone in it that you're supposed to be protecting.
You can see his apparent struggle with something like deepening as he's continuing to like pull a focus on something, but is going to attack. Whoa. Okay. It's going to attack you with a natural 20 and then a 19 to hit.
Those will both hit.
The natural 20 will deal 33 points of slashing damage, reduced to
16.
And the other attack is 19, reduced to 9.
Okay.
Okay. Zazarak, it is your turn.
Um, let's see. Um, 5, 10, 15. Is that the end of the difficult terrain, or is this whole room difficult terrain?
Your next square will be your first square out of difficult terrain.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I've used my movement this turn anyway. I'm just trying to
Okay.
gauge for the future.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've still got Emissary of Peace up, so I'm gonna give it another shot and just even still, it's not too late. Work with these newcomers to punish Strahd in ways you can't imagine.
Okay, let me get another deception check.
If my sheet will open up, there we go. 19.
Okay. All right, I will keep this effect engaged for another round. Bonus action from you?
No, that's it.
Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not exactly super sure what's happening. Esmeralda is going to now come in since there's still definitely the clashing of blades in a manner of speaking. And then it is Zeldrin's turn.
Twilight Sanctuary for Zaz. Twilight Sanctuary for Esmeralda.
Okay.
And I out of 5th level slots. That's fine. That's fine. I'm saving my 6. I am going to chunk another 2nd level guiding bolt, I think.
All right.
It's a 27 to hit for
Ooh.
21 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. Bonus action? You don't have a lot of those.
No.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Rokea?
Well, I will move forward a little bit
Okay.
just to make sure Rokea stays in the sphere. See if I get higher. Nope. And yeah, the end.
Okay. Rokea?
We're still going? We're still going. All right.
Okay.
20?
Yeah, I think a 20 still hits. 1 second. Do. Yes. Ooh, okay. Ouch. Okay.
The 23 also hits for another 20.
Ooh, okay. 20. Let's see.
I don't want to destroy this body because, like you said, you'll just come back and then we'll have to waste time waiting for you. bonus action to my. No, I'll just go ahead and attack one more time.
That will hit.
Me too.
Okay. All right, on his turn. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna. Rokea, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a charm effect?
No.
Okay. You know what? I'll try one inspiration just to see. Okay, it's worse.
Ooh, ouch. All right. The cold glare that comes at you from under his brow, sends a supernatural chill through you, and you are paralyzed. That would be his action. And now it is Zazarak's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
16 for okay.
Here, I'll move him into an
And
actual square. Oop, there we go.
excellent. And yeah, time's up for talking. Fucko. I'll take that first swing and advantage. I don't know what the invisibility effect is, so I don't know if I become visible now or not.
It is greater invisibility, so you remain invisible.
Great. So there's the second,
Okay.
and there's the third.
Okay. All right.
Does the 19 hit?
Oh yeah. Good question. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. There's all the damage.
Ugh. That hurts. Okay. All right. The invisible blade severs through parts of this corpse body. Just things are just kind of like being cut from him in front of Rokea's eyes, who is frozen at the moment. Is that it for your turn?
That is it.
All right. The effects that have been suppressed fall, and in from the walls, from the armaments that have fallen, clawing as if dug from the ground, creatures begin to pick their way from the ethereal plane. We got more ghosts coming in. All right. And let's see. Yeah, that'll be. Well, we'll have them close a little bit. Perfect. Okay. On Esmeralda's turn, suddenly faced with a ghost. That action seems pretty self-evident. And now it is Zeldrin's turn.
Okay. I will bonus action. Second level spiritual weapon.
for some 12 force damage.
To the big guy.
Yeah, it's the big guy.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I'm going to move. Trying to get as close to everyone as I can. Okay, I'm going to move up there at least. Yeah, that's good enough. I was good enough already. And main action, Channel Divinity, turn undead.
Okay. How many of these do I have? How many ghosts? 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. Okay. All of them failed except for 2 of them who rolled nat 20s, which is fairly strange. And because all of them failed like sub 10. Like bad failures and then 2 nat 20s. Okay.
And that is it for my turn.
Okay. I'm just going to mark the 2 that didn't get turned. Seems easier. Okay, is paralyzed. Vladimir Horngard is going to attack the paralyzed Shark Man.
Did I get to make a save at the end of my turn?
Nope, because as soon as he hits you, your paralyzed breaks.
Gotcha.
I'm just reading the rules on it to make sure I've got it right. Until Vladimir deals damage to you, or until the end of his turn. So the first attack is a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
good.
Oh, that is a crit. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, that's baked in. That's great. Excellent. So that will be a total of 31 points of slashing damage, which is reduced to the 15. And then his second attack will miss. That will be his turn, and then you are no longer paralyzed. Zazarak, you are next.
I know my friend. Do I see bloodlust in his eyes after watching him take that massive attack?
I will
Let me
say,
check.
Rokea, I don't know if you had any temp HP, but before you took that damage, you would have gotten 15 temp HP.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I'm fine. Well, I'm not fine, but I am not bloodlust.
Feral.
All right. In that case, Zaz does a double, maybe even a triple take at Rokea, having seen the vicious blow that he just suffered, but is confident that he looks fine, so will swing a couple times at this jackass.
Okay. Ooh, all right.
And I don't like him, so let's see, where am I? There we go. I'm going to Divine Smite. That's nice.
Oh my god.
Let me see how many spell slots I've got here, so I don't do anything crazy. And there's the second one, and I'll Divine Smite again. And there's the damage for the third one. And I'll Divine Smite a third time, because fuck this guy.
Even through the illusion of invisibility,
Mhm.
almost within the space where I mean, most of you don't know that that's where Zazarak is. There does appear to be a spectral hooded figure um, that dual wields that wields a uh, dual bladed scimitar that eviscerates this corpse in elegant moves faster almost than the eye can see. That body is very fucking dead and does not move. The spirit within it, however, has some form of promise that has been made, but there is nothing left of the creature that called itself Vladimir Horngard before you. Many of the ghosts flee. Passing through Zazarak and Rokea as they do so.
Ugh.
uh, yeah, I think these ghosts are kind of. I think these two ghosts will remain, but that is not nearly
Eh,
the threat.
their heart's not really in it.
Yeah, not really. 19 to hit Rokea,
That'll hit.
8 points of force, and that's of the 4 attacks that are incoming, the only one that hits.
Yep.
And then Esmeralda will hop over to you to help you out. Stab, stab, hack. Wow, her hand axe is stupidly good and has very good luck. It's comical to me. No one else gets. This is for me. Nobody else gets to see it. Zeldrin, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll just slide the spiritual weapon up here. 13 force damage.
Okay.
And then I will Sacred Flame that same ghost.
Okay. Damn it! Almost saved. Didn't. Minus 16. Okay.
The one between Esmeralda and myself.
Okay. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, he's down now. Alright. And Zazarak, it is your turn.
I will attack the only one left standing.
Yep. Down.
All right.
Invisibly, the head just gets thrown off of the body. Oh, wait, it's a ghost. Never mind. It's gone.
Rokea, Zeldrin, I'm here. It's me.
Yeah, I
we
could smell you.
figured. Can I search this like thrown rubble and the body of this guy? Looking for anything of interest, particularly some kind of holy symbol.
Make an investigation check. His body carries holy symbols of his own, like from the Morning Lord, but nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing that would scream out like this is like the equivalent of a wooden cross kind of thing, like on a necklace. Nothing of note, just some of the like finer armor that he was wearing half plate.
Right. Number one, out. Number two, beacon at this point, I guess, if there's nothing we're finding here.
I'll move over here and cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on Rokaya. 31.
Thank you. Oh, that's much better. That's way better. I don't know. Maybe that. Does this throne look like it has anything hidden in it or on it or anything?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
I will do that before I pick it up and shatter it on the ground. Oh God. I will spend an inspiration on that.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Oh Lord.
it's that kind of night. Cool.
I got an inspiration if you want it.
I mean, I've got two more. It's just
Okay.
this is.
The chair
I'll
itself.
do one and then I'm
Okay.
just shattering this thing. There we go.
There we go.
All
That was one of
right.
mine, to be clear, Adam.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
So keep yours.
The chair has Oh, wait. Haha. Sorry. I missed this on your check, Zeldrin. My bad. I forgot that he actually did have something. He has a +2 greatsword. And his holy symbol is made of platinum and it's valuable, but it's just because it's made of platinum.
Okay.
But the chair is just a kick-ass dragon-shaped chair.
All right, so not what we're looking for here.
Yeah, just don't know what other corrupted hands to look in, but suppose
Well,
we should
there's
check out the beacon.
yep, beacon, and there was that other building you all mentioned.
There's a pretty cool greatsword here if anybody wants it. Real good greatsword. And then I'll just pocket the holy symbol.
That's what great means, right?
It's not just great, it's great.
Man,
I'm talking slap your mama great. I mean, this is a good sword.
that's a I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take it so that when this fucker finds a new body, he doesn't have this fucking sword and come stab me again. Fuck.
I mean, I'd take it, but I'm more of a hammer guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've been clawing things up, but
Also, I don't want to let go of my shield. It has done
It's
wonders
Yep.
for me.
fucking
Yep.
saved your goddamn ass.
Um, as people are walking out of the room, Zazrak will pick up the sleeves of Hornguard's cloak and wave them around
Okay.
in the air. Right? Oh, look at me. I'm the ghost of Hornguard. I'm so scary. Asshole. Drop them.
Willem is just rolling in his grave.
He thinks it's a punishment to leave Strahd in charge of these lands where he can do whatever he wants. That's somehow retribution for, I mean, ridiculous.
That's what I said.
Yep. Yep.
And this place gets to people.
Mhm.
That's why I said it sounds pretty corrupted to me. Maybe may have misread the card or something.
Or maybe it was not in his hands, because his hands were pretty full of
Great
pretty
sword.
great
Yeah,
sword.
that's
And it
why I
fucking hurt.
checked. That's why I checked his pockets and around his neck. But
Maybe it's like a statue or
look, she
something.
told me his hand. And don't get you know.
You guys pass through a quote unquote ruined bathroom. That's just a bathtub filled with debris from the collapsed roof. There's also a curtain partitioning in that room, but yeah.
Yeah, I figured we'd go through these doors, and then I don't know why I'm answering you as Rokea.
Yeah, which doors do you go through first?
Wait,
Guess these ones.
Okay.
yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, shit, he's in here now.
This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. There's an iron door set to the south corner of the wall, hanging open on one hinge.
I will sniff around here. I will cast Detect Evil and Good again. Just see if there's anything that stands out.
All right. Let's see. The
I know I could just use Detect Magic, but it's supposed to be a holy symbol, so.
the room itself that you are in does not indicate anything except something sort of light. A sole remaining volume, a book, lies on the floor behind this overturned chair. The book is titled The Oath Celestial. It is partially burned, and its cover was slashed by a sword.
I will pick it up.
All right. I'll give you this context now, because leafing through the crumbled book reveals that it was a devotional text for knights from a place called the Holy Empire of Valentina. Most of the knights who joined Argynvost against Strahd came from that empire, now lost beyond the mists.
Neat. I will just stow it away.
You hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but immediately can't discern its origin. A single piece of parchment blows off the top of one of the bookshelves and spirals lazily in the air and then lands gently on the ground near your feet.
I'll pick it up and see if there's anything on it.
Yeah, there's some handwriting. I can find it. There we go.
Now to battle. A.
Yeah, it suddenly occurs to me that that was probably not the original body of Argenvost, like not even shapeshifted or anything. That was probably something he was possessing, so we know the head's in Castle Ravenloft, but if enough of the rest of the remains are here, perhaps those are the hands we should be looking for.
Well, I mean, the guy we just fought was not Argynvost. The guy we just fought was Horngold.
Yeah, that's a good
Uh,
point too. Regardless, those are not the hands we're looking for. Is what I'm getting at. And I think that building outside
maybe. That's
is
likely the mausoleum that's
yeah,
mentioned
that's
here.
yeah.
Well, let's see if we
I
can
mean,
find that old beacon, and then we'll check out the mausoleum.
see what else. Yep. Try this one. Then I will open the one at the end of the hallway.
All right.
We're looking for stairs, basically, right? Don't we need to go up?
I suppose so.
Oh, I've got good news for you. You found
I
stairs?
am a genius.
Was there anything beyond, over on the shadowed side of this building that we should look at? I
I
don't
mean,
know if
maybe before we
there's a
go
hallway
up.
over there, but
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to before we go up.
I'll just dash my way that way.
I mean, we can still
Looks
go
like
through this
there's
door right here.
there's
Oh,
some curtains over
open that
here.
door.
Might lead to whatever room that door gets to.
Yeah. I'll just,
All right. You guys are gonna meet in the middle. Don't worry.
yep. There you are.
Uh,
Open the door. Close the door. Open the door. New windows.
this room has a dark wood paneling on the walls that rises about halfway up. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain. Three tall, slender, stained glass windows set in the opposite wall depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads. Esmeralda follows you into the room and says, and then points to each one starting from the left and then to the right. Saint Andrel, the Morning Lord, Saint Markovia.
Everyone who stood against Strahd.
She kind of nods. The glass that depicts Saint Andrel is a very peaceful illustration um, of someone who is giving a blessing to someone who looks enfeebled. The Morning Lord is a glorified image amongst clouds and light, and Saint Markovia, she is dressed in full battle armor and wielding a hammer. I'm assuming, Zeldrin, you're looking through this door?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, the hallway. Gone, ghost.
Yeah, that was a ghost that got turned earlier. He should not have been
Yeah.
visible.
Go ahead and throw open this door next to me.
Okay.
Those
More
stairs go
stairs.
up.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
So we got rubble. One more door over here.
Here, I think you're just dealing with more. Yeah, bed chambers that have been destroyed.
Gotcha. And curtain.
More
Oh, hey,
stairs.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's this floor cleared. All ready to head up?
Mm-hmm.
Which staircase you headed up?
Just one that I'm
That
next
one?
to.
Okay. I've got to get you all together, that's all.
Mhm.
Okay. uh, Oop. I'll open that door. All right, you climb a spiral staircase and ascend to the battlements of the manor house, where you can see more of the utter destruction of the roof.
Well, I'll start wandering around it.
You also see you have the ballistas. Let me turn on the daylight since now you guys are
I mean,
outside.
daylight's on. It's just
Oh, it is.
the walls are
Oh,
the only thing blocking us.
okay. Let me see what I can do about that.
Well, we can just wander around. It's fine.
Well, I'm trying to be helpful. Um, you guys have the 4 towers of stairway up to the battlements, and a uh,
Couple sentry posts.
uh, a very large beacon tower over here that has some very apparent like openings outward, windows along its upper levels.
There's also the door here, so.
Mhm.
Looks like we're going this way. I assume we might need something. I would not assume. I guess we might need something special to open this thing. Or not to open it, but to light it, the beacon. I imagine it's not just going to be a bit of tinder. Oh, to open the door.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of more dynamic lighting because you guys are not under really a lot of threat at this time, and indicate that you, uh, let's see, you see that there's a rickety wooden landing and staircase clinging to the walls of the tower, and stairs leading up to another landing 20 feet above. The floor, uh, you can see below, as you look down, you see that below you is the chapel, and this is just like this would be a 20-foot drop to, no, like a 30-foot drop to that ground below.
I'm
um
going to say I already did the 20-foot drop.
yeah, yeah. And you can climb upwards to the next landing. um I'm assuming you guys are going up, is that correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's,
uh
there's the ghosts also, but I don't know if they're.
they're I yeah, they're not really going to be factored in at this time. um uh The landing creaks and groans underfoot. Uh, let's see. I need a marching order.
Want me to go up first? I'll go up first.
Okay, great. Rokea.
Follow behind.
I need Rokea to make me a deck save.
Going to.
Okay. You, especially having experienced this before, hear a particularly weak floorboard and are able to snap back before it gives way. There is no further threat. You're able to like step over and
It,
make it further up.
watch your step. Watch your step. Some of the stairs are a little flimsy.
And all the way to the top of the tower, at its peak, there is a stone floor and 30-foot high pitched roof. It's quite echoey and broad up here. There's much space within. Ravens roost on crisscrossing rafters above, coming and going through small holes in the roof. There are 10-foot high, 5-foot wide arched windows spaced around the walls. There is lead latticework fitted with small panes of transparent glass. To the north and east lies a mist-shrouded valley with dark woods. There's a small town, a lonely windmill. To the south, a river flows through a foggy marsh. To the west, between rocky hills, you glimpse an abbey perched on a snowy mountainside beyond a long stretch of fog-smothered pines. And tied to one of the lattice work pieces of the windows, there is an amulet on a leather strap. Platinum metal, a crystal fixed into its center, and the metal twisted outwards to emulate rays of the sun.
Does it give off any fun stuff when I look at it with my holy eyes?
You got 10 minutes on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We'll go and pick it up.
Okay. It glints in your hand. It does not sing in the way the sun sword had, but
Mm-hmm.
still it's, it's still a magical sacred item. You can see that.
Well, part of me is relieved that this holy symbol was not some fire to be lit and left here. That it is something we can take along with us. Uh, once we get some time, I can take a minute with this thing and see what it can do for me, for us.
And then we go back to Kresk.
Well, I think we'll, if you fellas are still interested in looking in the mausoleum back there. Uh, but yes, back to Crest soon.
Yep. Seems worth checking out before we leave.
All right, well, y'all just want to hop down from here?
A 60-foot drop.
Are these windows open? Like, can these birds leave this place?
The birds have no trouble leaving through like holes in
Okay.
the roof and through some of the like lattice work, but you guys, unless you misty stepped, would not be able to.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. I start walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll call session there.